Bro, have you ever really thought about what happens if a black hole swallows you? Like, not in a movie way. I mean, for real. You wouldn't just die. You'd, stop existing. No body, no atoms, no trace. It's like the universe just hits delete on you, and even God can't press undo. Scary as hell, right? Okay, wait, let me explain. A lot of people think a black hole is just some space vacuum cleaner that sucks up everything around it. But nah, it's way deeper than that. So basically, a black hole is a place where gravity is so insanely strong that even light can't escape. Even light, dude, the fastest thing in the universe, gets trapped there. It's like the ultimate you're not going anywhere zone. Imagine a vacuum so powerful it could suck in a freaking laser beam. That's what we're talking about. And where do they come from? Well, when a huge star, like 10 times bigger than our sun, dies, it collapses. It explodes first, boom, that's a supernova, and then what's left gets crushed under its own gravity. Like, everything gets squeezed so tight that even atoms can't survive. All that mass becomes one tiny, invisible dot. That dot is called the singularity.
And bro, the singularity? That's where the rules break. Like, science literally gives up. Physics is like, okay, we've got gravity, we've got time, we can explain things, and then, error 404, laws not found. Even Einstein was like, yo, I didn't sign up for this. Then, this math genius Roger Penrose came along and said, no guys, this is real. Singularities have to exist. And everyone else was like, no way, that's terrifying. Then there's this thing called the event horizon. Sounds cool, right? It's basically the point of no return. Once you cross that invisible border, boom, you're gone forever. Like, not even light can escape from there. If you watch something fall into a black hole, it's wild. It looks like it slows down and just freezes right before going in. Because time there literally stops. For you, it's a few seconds. For whatever's falling, it's an eternity. Imagine your buddy saying, hey, I'll go check inside real quick, and then he just hangs there. Forever. That's how messed up it is. And then, plot twist, Stephen Hawking shows up and says, guys, black holes aren't actually totally black. Everyone's like, what do you mean? He's like, they slowly evaporate. Apparently, they leak a tiny bit of energy. It's called Hawking radiation. So, over billions of years, they can actually fade away. Like, the scariest thing in the universe just goes poof. But here's the crazy part. When something falls in, like you, your memories, your DNA, what happens to that information? Quantum physics says information can't be destroyed. But the black hole's like, yeah, I ate it. Deal with it. So now, scientists have been arguing about that for decades. It's called the information paradox. Some even think the info doesn't vanish. It's just stuck on the surface of the black hole, like a cosmic hard drive nobody can read. Now, imagine this. You're standing near a black hole. It's huge. Space around it twists like it's made of rubber. You feel the pull, stronger and stronger. One more step, and boom, you're done. You don't even fall. You stretch. Your body turns into a noodle. They actually call that spaghettification. Like, congratulations, you're now space pasta. And no one really knows what happens next. Maybe there's another universe inside. Maybe black holes are portals. Some people even think our Big Bang started as the explosion of another black hole from a different universe. Sounds insane, but dude, scientists actually talk about this stuff seriously. So yeah, a black hole isn't just a hole. It's like the edge of everything we know. It's where science goes, okay, this is as far as we can see. And that's kind of beautiful, right? Because the unknown, the scary stuff, that's what pushes us to learn more. So next time you look up at the night sky, remember, somewhere out there, a black hole is silently waiting, swallowing light, stars, even time itself. And maybe, just maybe, we're already part of one. You know?
Okay, so here's the thing. If singularity is like the infinite gravity version of crazy, then the quantum world is the infinite weirdness version, bro.
Like, imagine zooming into reality itself. Smaller than atoms, smaller than protons. Like, so small that space and time themselves start acting drunk. You'd think, okay, down here things are chill, just tiny. But nah, nothing makes sense anymore. Particles blink in and out of existence like they can't decide if they're real or not. Energy pops up from literally nowhere, and you can't even tell if something's a wave, a particle, or both. It's like reality itself can't commit. So when scientists talk about the quantum singularity, it's basically the place where these two types of infinite madness, the infinite gravity of relativity and the infinite chaos of quantum physics, crash into each other. And no one, not even Einstein, Feynman, or Hawking, could fully explain what the hell happens there. Like, what if, inside that tiny dot, every possibility of existence, every universe, every version of you, exists at the same time? Some physicists actually think black holes could be gateways to quantum infinity, where the rules of our universe just give up and new ones start. Imagine space made of pixels, like a cosmic computer simulation, each bit of data vibrating with endless probability. And the singularity is the core processor where everything gets rewritten. So, yeah, if gravity's the force that pulls everything together, quantum reality might be the code that decides why it happens at all. It's like the universe has layers of logic, and black holes, they're the glitch where those layers overlap. And maybe, just maybe, that's where creation itself begins. Not an end, but a reboot.
Bro, okay, so last time we talked about how black holes literally break physics, right? But here's what's even crazier. Scientists can actually see them. Like, not directly, because duh, they're black, light can't escape, but still, they've figured out these wild ways to track them. So like, imagine you're in a dark room, right? You can't see a fan spinning, but you can see dust flying around it. That's basically how they spot black holes. They watch how stars move around. If a star's acting weird, spinning too fast or wobbling like it's drunk, boom, probably a black hole nearby pulling it in. Then they got this thing called X-ray telescopes. Those pick up radiation from super hot gas swirling around the hole before it falls in. That gas gets heated to like millions of degrees, bro. It's so hot it literally glows in X-rays. So scientists point these space telescopes, like Chandra and XMM Newton, and they're like, yup, there's one right there. Found another space monster. And then there's this thing, dude, the Event Horizon Telescope. That's not just one telescope, it's like a network of radio telescopes all around the world that link together to make one giant Earth-sized telescope. Yeah, Earth-sized, like for real. They used it to take the first ever picture of a black hole in 2019. That fuzzy orange donut thing you've probably seen in memes, that's not CGI, bro, that's real space. That picture literally broke the internet, because it proved Einstein was right. Again.
Now, the wildest part is, they're not just doing this for fun. They're doing it to understand, like, how the universe actually works. Black holes, they kind of tell us how galaxies form, how stars live and die. It's like the ultimate cosmic autopsy. But yo, what's even more insane is what this could mean for us, humans. Like, people think black holes are just death traps, right? But what if, hear me out, what if they're also the biggest energy source in the universe? There's this idea, kind of from this genius dude named Freeman Dyson. Yeah, the Dyson sphere guy. So basically he said, if a civilization got smart enough, it could build like a giant shell around a star to capture all its energy, like every drop of light and heat. Now imagine that, not just around a star, but around a black hole. Because apparently, a spinning black hole can release even more energy than a star, bro. We're talking about more power than every sun in the galaxy combined. If you could just, like, harness it. They call it a Dyson structure, or sometimes a Dyson swarm. It's like a ring or cloud of satellites around a star, or in this case, a black hole, collecting radiation and using it as fuel.
So, yeah, humanity's over here struggling to charge our phones, and meanwhile, the universe is hiding literal infinite batteries. We just don't have the tech yet.
And scientists are actually looking for alien civilizations by spotting these Dyson spheres. Like, if you see a star that's weirdly dim or covered by some tech-looking shadow, it might not be dust. It could be someone's interstellar power plant. No joke. They even found one candidate. People called it Tabby's star or Dyson's star. At first, everyone freaked out, like, yo, aliens confirmed. Then, turns out it was probably just space dust. But still, that hunt for alien megastructures, that came straight out of this same science, the stuff we learned from black holes. 'Cause like, to even build something like that, you'd have to understand gravity, time, radiation, all the stuff black holes mess with. So, in a weird way, studying these cosmic monsters might actually be the key to surviving long-term as a species. Like, learning to not just fear gravity, but use it. Use black holes for energy, for travel, maybe even for time manipulation. Imagine, one day we're like hopping galaxies through artificial black holes. You just type in coordinates and whoosh, you're in another corner of the universe. Sounds like sci-fi, but honestly, most of today's science was sci-fi 50 years ago. Like, we literally have AI now talking to us. 10 years ago, that was a movie plot. So, who's to say we won't one day power cities from a spinning black hole? And it's wild, because like, every time scientists look deeper into one, it's like the universe just laughs back. Ha! You think you know me? Guess again. Every answer brings 10 new questions. But that's the beauty of it. It's endless. So yeah, black holes are scary, mysterious, whatever. But they're also the ultimate teachers. They show us where our knowledge ends and where imagination begins. Like, every time we stare into one of those cosmic voids, it's kind of like staring into our own limits and realizing there's always more to learn. So next time someone says black holes just destroy stuff, you can be like, nah, bro, they might be the reason we survive, you know?